Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to a brand new video. So I'm really excited for today's video because it is my first video back. I really hope that you guys had an amazing Christmas and New Year and are ready for 2023. That is crazy, isn't it? 2023. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm hoping that it is going to be a much better year than last year. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I feel like 2022 was just so crap. Like, I did not have a good year. There were like certain things that were obviously really good as always, but yeah, there were quite a lot of lows and I just found it a little bit flat, to be honest. So if you are the same and you feel like you've had a bit of a crap year, I'm with you, and we are starting this video because I really want to make 2023 a much better year. And I didn't really implement a lot of things last year that I wanted to do to improve. I was just a little bit in limbo, to be honest, and yeah, I feel like this year is going to be a much better year. So we've literally just been food shopping. I'm actually starting keto again. Now, this isn't me telling you guys that you need to lose weight. What are you doing? Hi. There's Callum. I could see him in the viewfinder. I was like, what the hell? But yeah, this isn't me telling you that it's a new year, you need to lose weight to be happy, healthy, any of that. But just for me, myself personally, I actually loved doing keto purely because I did lose weight and I was feeling very, very good about myself. I actually felt a lot healthier as well because I was eating a lot of nutritious food. So like vegetables, some fruit, you can eat certain fruits on keto. But I was definitely eating a lot of vegetables. My skin was so good during that time and I just loved it. So I am going to be doing it again. I know that quite a few people have followed me over the years that have found me from a keto video. So I will be showing some recipes and stuff that you can use even if you don't do keto. I like it, and I also really enjoyed the finding the new recipes aspect of it and kind of, yeah, just trying new things. So yeah, we went to Aldi literally just, and Callum has got it all out on the side for you so that I can show you what we picked up. Callum is not doing keto with me, so there will be a variety of things in this haul. So yeah, I'm going to show you, and today's video is going to be all about sort of preparing for the new year. It's going to be me talking about my goals from last year, this year. I'm going to be doing my vision board today because it is, I think it's the 2nd of January today. Yesterday we did absolutely nothing. I didn't really start 2023 in the best way. We took down our Christmas decorations and yeah, now the house is looking very bare. I don't know how I feel about it. Look. We've actually kept the sofa where we moved it. There's my bike, just reminding me that I need to start exercising. That's another thing that I will be doing this year, exercise. Also don't know how I feel about that because I hate it. So yeah, I'll show you the food shop, then we're popping out to Poundland because I need to get some glue to do my vision board, and then we'll be coming back here to do that. So this is the food shop. We've got bread, which is a standard. Callum's also got these Metro rolls. They're like the Subway dupes and they are incredible, but I'm really sad because I won't be able to have that. But they are really, really nice. Toilet roll, crisps. I've got cauliflower, peppers, mushrooms, lettuce, shallots, fresh basil and coriander. I've then got kale and spinach, onions, spring onions, tomatoes, strawberries, avocados. We've then got ibuprofen and paracetamol, they are a standard, some cream cheese triangles, some pickled gherkins, controversial I know because I know a lot of people that don't like gherkins, but I absolutely love them. Whenever I had a McDonald's, I always ask for extra pickles now on my burgers. Then we've got Greek natural yogurt, double cream, sweet corn, sausages. We've got those from Morrison's though. 2 packets of the basmati rice. Is that how you say it, basmati? Yeah. Then we've got pepper, chopped tomatoes. I've got a little bit of pesto because I think I'm going to make like a pesto chicken breast. We also got this from Morrison's because Aldi didn't have any like parmesan. But this is the grated Italian style hard cheese. Then I've got some cooked chicken breast slices. I really like these. They're nice on salads. And they just taste, I don't know, I prefer the taste of those ones. Tomato puree, chicken chipolatas, 2 crispy chicken packs. Then I've got some diced cooked chicken, as always. That is a standard in the food shop. Then we've got some cooked chicken. I've got this because I love it, but obviously it does have batter, but I have checked and it's quite low in carbs, so I'll still be within my grams of carbs for the day if I just have one with like some veg. So I've picked up this because it's just delicious. It's the garlic and herb yellowfin sole, and it is, yeah, it's so nice. One of my favourites at the minute. Then we've got some seafood sticks. I think these are chicken nuggets, chicken dippers. Some bacon. I always have bacon when I'm on keto. I actually haven't had bacon for a while though, but this is really nice for breakfast. Really filling as well. Scotch eggs, butter, Morrison's eggs because we couldn't get any in Aldi, and some cocktail sausages. So I've actually planned out all of my meals for the week, so I know exactly what I'm going to have and how I'm going to make it. And I do have some things in the freezer already as well. So I've got prawns, I've got salmon, which are all things that I'm going to be having this week for my meals, like for my dinners. And I think this came to about £50, so really not bad at all. And that is today's food shop. So we're now going to go to Poundland, pick up some glue, and I'm going to see if they have any other little bits that I can use on my vision board. I'm actually going to use the same card that I used last year, but I'm just going to turn it over and use the back of it just to save card. And also it was quite a big piece of card that I used, and that size is so difficult to get. I remember Callum actually managed to get it from his old work, so yeah, he managed to like cut it to size, but it's really difficult to find that size. He's starting his new job tomorrow.
I am.
He's obviously left his old job now. He left at the end of last year. It's so weird saying the end of last year when it was literally a couple of days ago. Yeah, he starts his new job tomorrow. Exciting.
Shutting my show.
No, you're not. You said you're not nervous.
I'm a little bit nervous.
You'll be fine.
Meeting new people and whatnot, isn't it?
You'll be okay.
Hello.
Hello. Okay everyone, we are back. Now, first things first, I've just brought a cup of tea into the dressing room ready to start my preparations for 2023 and the vision board, but my desk is a state. I'm gonna tidy it. I feel like before I do my vision board, I have to have a clear mind, my environment has to be clean, and the desk is looking very disgusting. I've actually recently, in the last few days, sold my iMac, so my desk is completely clear of a computer, and I quite like it. It looks quite empty, but it looks good. So it means that I can put my laptop here, but also I can, because I've got my laptop, I can work in multiple different rooms in the house, which is good. But I am going to try and get into a routine of actually sitting down at my desk again. When I just had my iMac, it was so much easier just to come in here and do work and just focus, because I didn't have any other option, like I had to sit here. But now I've got my laptop, I am guilty of just sitting on the sofa and working there all day, and it's really difficult to kind of separate the leisure from work, and I'm reading Atomic Habits again, and in that he does suggest having like certain rooms for different things. So that's what I'm going to try and do, and just purely have this as my workspace. Yeah, the desk is looking very dusty. Also the Christmas tree, the little one that I had on here, has gone, so there's like little bits of Christmas tree on the table, and I've just let it get a little bit cluttered over Christmas. So yeah, we're going to give this a good tidy, and then once that's done we can sit down and start to look at the vision board, and I'll talk you through how I do it. Okay everyone, so the desk is now clean. I've lit a candle, we've got a nice environment going on over here. So I thought I would go through some of my goals that were for 2022. Now, admittedly, didn't actually achieve a lot of them, and I just want to remind you guys that if you set goals and you don't hit them, it's not the end of the world. I feel like I need to stop putting so much pressure on like that 1 year goal. That makes sense. So like when I set goals, I normally set them for like the year ahead. So obviously this year I will be setting some goals for 2023, but also beyond that. Like I don't have to hit it in a year, if that makes sense. I definitely do put a lot of pressure on myself to set goals but hit them in that year, and life doesn't always work like that. So yeah, I definitely will not be focusing too much on the year aspect. I will just be writing goals, and if I hit them in 5 years, 3 years, then that is amazing. Like it's still, you've achieved a goal. Like there are goals that I have set like 4 years ago that I've only just achieved this year, but that's okay, and everyone is on their own path, and I feel like it's very important to remember that. So some goals that I set for this year, I wanted to hit 50k on YouTube, but I also do remember saying this time last year, and I did say the same thing. Like I said, it wasn't important if I hit it like that year, so it is just an ongoing goal that I've always got. Like I feel like 50k would be a milestone point for me. Like that would be where I would be happy, like even just staying there. I know that there's always the idea of like growing, but even if I just stayed at 50k I would be happy. So yeah, again, that will be something that I carry over into 2023 and beyond. If it does take me longer to hit that, then that's okay. But yeah, that is one of my goals, 50k. I did write in my book though 25, so I have already written out some goals in this book. This is now going to be my goals book. I got these two for Christmas. They're just like little cute notebooks that say kind on them. So this one is my goals one, and this one is my scripting, so my law of attraction scripting journal, and I've wrote it on there. So yeah, I have wrote in here, and what I'm going to do for this one is at the start I've put my 2023 goals, and I've also set weekly goals. So I'm going to keep on top of this. I really want to set myself weekly achievable goals so that at the end of the week I can tick them off and I can feel like really good that I've done that. It's just a way to make you feel really good about like the progress you're making, rather than feeling like you're not making any progress at all. So yeah, in this book I actually have wrote 25k on YouTube. That for me probably is a bit more achievable to do this year, and then 50k is more of like a long-term one. Either way, I would just love to grow my YouTube, have more of you lovely people. We have such a lovely community. Like, I get so many kind, amazing messages, and to think that I could have more of that really makes me happy. And just sharing just nice stuff, like cozy content, I just love the idea of that. So yeah, what will be, but I would love to grow my YouTube community. Then what else did I have for last year? There was more of like a financial one, and I was pretty close to it, to be honest. My weight, like fitness journey did not go well. It did not, but to be honest, I didn't really try. I was feeling very unmotivated with it this year, just gone. So I am gonna really stick to it this year. I've had enough of breaking promises to myself, so I've made a vow that this year will be the year that I actually stick to what I say and make that commitment to myself. We wanted to move this year. It didn't happen. There was nothing around the time that our contract was up. There was nothing that we liked, and we didn't want to rush into it. We didn't want to go into a new house not being like 100% happy with it. So that will be another goal that I take into this year. I think I have wrote that in my goals list for this year. Yeah, move house. We want to get a dog. So this can only happen when we move house, if and when. We need a garden as well, because it wouldn't be fair to have a dog, and because we want a big dog, wouldn't be fair to have it in this house. So we are looking for houses that have gardens and that have the space for a dog, and also they've got to allow it because we do rent. So yeah, that is a big goal for this year. We want to get a dog. Pretty much a lot of the goals that I had for last year I did not get, but there's always this year, there's always time. Don't feel in any rush to get this done. I just know that I will in its own time. Like, when it's ready, it will happen. Talk you through some of the goals for this year. Obviously YouTube we've talked about. Want to move house and get a dog. I would like to increase my following on TikTok, so I want to get 10k on TikTok. I actually had a goal to hit 2k this year, because I wasn't really focusing too much on TikTok. It was just something that I did because I found it really fun, and I actually hit 2k literally a few days before the end of 2022, so I was really happy with that. I want to go to New York at Christmas. That has literally been on my list for years, and I really want to make it happen this year. We want to get a new car, which we are looking at, so that might happen over the next few months. I want to work on my fitness, work on my weight, because my weight does tend to fluctuate quite a lot. Like, I am very slack with it some months, and then I'm really strict on it other months, and I feel like I haven't got that balance yet. So I really want to work on that and improve my relationship with fitness and food. I want to go on a summer holiday. And there are certain brands that I want to work with this year. Last year I actually worked with Lounge, which was one of my bucket list brands. Like, it's just a brand that I love, and I really wanted to work with them, so I was really grateful for that. And I also worked with Bondi Sands on TikTok and YouTube, I think, and that again was like a pinch me moment. I just love Bondi Sands. I've used them since I was like 14, 15, and that was a really big moment for me. So yeah, I was really happy with those, but I have other brands that I would really like to work with this year. And my final one is have more self-belief. I am one of those people. I feel like I don't believe in myself enough. I have had so many messages from you guys, and you're like, Sophie, your content is just amazing. Like, we wait for your videos, and it's so weird hearing that. Well, not hearing it, but reading that, because I just don't see that in myself. And this year I am really gonna believe in myself. I'm gonna be my biggest supporter, my biggest fan, and I'm actually gonna believe in my content. And another one was that I wanted to improve my editing and my filming. So I've actually got a GoPro now, which I mentioned before I went on my break. So yeah, I've got the GoPro 10, and you may have noticed that I've been using it in some of my videos. well, this is the first video back, but I used it in my Christmas Day vlog. I had a lot of fun with it, so I'm really gonna like get into filming, and I feel like that makes it more exciting as well. When I first started YouTube, I did it because I loved it, and I feel like as I've gone longer in this job, it almost feels like I'm comparing myself to other people. Like, I've started doing it a lot and I don't know why. So I think it's just a case of falling back in love with YouTube and not comparing myself to other people, and just doing it because I love it, and yeah, not worrying about having the, I don't know, like the aestheticness. Because I feel like YouTube has become very much about the aesthetic, and I don't know, like, it's just, it doesn't really feel the same sometimes. Yeah, I'm gonna focus more on the actual process rather than the outcome. Okay, so the first thing that I do when I'm making a vision board is I go onto Pinterest. This is my best friend when it comes to vision boards, and I get lots of inspiration from Pinterest, so I like that one. So I've already got a vision board 2023 set up. I've got some photos already in there. So this was my one for 2022, and I actually did post a link to this because loads of you asked for a link so that you could use the photos yourself. So I'll do the same for this one as well. Look how cute these dogs are. That is the dog that I want. I want a golden retriever. So yeah, I have so many pins on my Pinterest. I think most of them are private though, but yeah, this is my vision board 2023. I like to do a mixture of photos and quotes. Some of these I have used last year, but I want to use them on this year's one as well. But I have also added some new ones. Look how adorable that is. Oh my goodness, my heart can't cope. So yeah, I love to do this. I'll normally spend a few minutes just looking through photos. I'll pick ones that relate to the goals that I've set for 2023, and then we will start to print them out and put them on the card. Also picked up a couple of things from Poundland. So I've got some Crafters Creative Tape. I just really liked this one. I thought it looked really pretty. I've also got these, which are some silver gemstones, just to kind of add a little bit to it. And then I've got some glue sticks because obviously I need to stick down the photos. I do have a printer, so I use my printer to print out the photos. So I'm going to spend a few minutes just going through the photos and picking the ones that I want to put on my vision board. Okay everyone, so everything is now printed off. I put it all onto a Word document, so I saved the photos from Pinterest, added it to a Word document, and then just printed. So now I'm going to cut them out, and then we are going to place them on the board. Oh, my printer's just being loud. So this is my vision board from last year. As you can see, I've got all of the Pinterest photos placed around. I don't know why my printer is being so loud, but I'm gonna do this one on the back, so just here. I'm also going to print out a 2023 number, so I normally just do this on Canva. So yeah, first things first, I'm going to cut out all of the photos, and then we are going to go from there to the 2023, and then I'm going to position them all over the board, and we're going to see where we like stuff. Right guys, the photos are all cut out. Took me a while, but it is definitely worth it once you get to the end. I've also printed off the 2023 numbers that I did on Canva. So this is what I've done. It's just plain basic, but I've made it pink because I feel like a lot of these are like very girly colours, either like neutral or like pink. So yeah, I feel like it's gonna go. I'm now going to place them over the board and see where I like them. So I've got the tape and I've got the little gemstones as well, which I'm going to use just to add a little bit of sparkle to it. This is one of my favourite bits. I love just placing everything and seeing where it looks good, and if I need to print off any more photos I will, if there's like any gaps or anything. So we're going to go ahead and do this and then we will be done. Okay everyone, it is now a few hours later. Is that my tea? That was the steam coming from my peppermint tea. I have not had a peppermint tea in so long and I've really been fancying it today, so I've just made myself one. But yeah, I have finished my vision board, so I'm going to talk you through it. This is what it looks like. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks really, really pretty. I think the size of this card is like 50 by 70 centimetres. Just if anyone wants something of a similar size, that's what you have to look for. So I kind of did it in sections. So at the top here, I've got like travel and all of the sort of places that I want to go. So definitely New York is on there again. I just absolutely love the idea of going to New York at Christmas time. It's just on my bucket list. It's one of the things that I've always wanted to do, and yeah, it's definitely something that is on there again. I also did include, where is it, up here, like a snowy destination. I also have on my bucket list to go somewhere that's really snowy, again maybe around Christmas time. I think that that would be so cute. And I love the snow, like I absolutely love it. And I feel like somewhere like Austria or Lapland, Iceland, anywhere like that would just be beautiful. So yeah, this section is all to do with travel, and I've also included some quotes on there as well. So there's, I deserve everything I visualise for myself, I healed, I attract wealth, I attract money, I attract security, I attract stability, I attract generosity, and I attract gratitude. And there's a couple of pictures of beaches as well, because I love the beach. Not so much like swimming in the sea or anything, because I've mentioned before I hate the feeling of like your feet being wet and then getting sand on them. But we actually did have a beach day when we went to Mallorca last year, and I actually really enjoyed it. Me and Callum, if we were on our own, we would not go to the beach, but because we were with Jazz and Rob and they love the beach, we went with them, and actually I had a really good time. But I love the sound of like waves, and I love the sunset if you're on the beach, so I've included some photos that just make me feel really happy. Then down here I've got just a photo of some money, because I would love to keep earning more money. Money makes the world go round, so we all need money. I've also got some photos. So this one here I think was on my vision board last year. I just love her figure. I would love to have a figure like that. And also it's yoga, so I really want to do more yoga. I did start last year, but I then didn't go anymore, partly because the class started to get really busy. And it was really difficult to get on, so maybe I can find somewhere that's like closer to home as well, because I had to drive a little bit to get there. And I've got photos of a water bottle. I need to drink more water, way more water, but also some like little weights and stuff, which is for exercise, because I need to get into some exercise, even if it's just like going for a half-an-hour walk a day. I do want to move my body a lot more. And then I've got a photo of like a nice chicken avocado egg bowl. I just think that that looks really nice, and I need to eat healthy as well, especially after Christmas. I did not eat healthy whatsoever. Then in the corner I've got a couple of brands that I'd like to work with, one of them being Estrid. I love Estrid razors. I have a couple myself and I just absolutely love them. I got given one last year, I think, for a Christmas present. They're just so good, like the best razors I've ever used. So I'd love to work with them. The reason I actually tried them is because they kindly sent me one to try for like PR. But I'd love to do like a collaboration with them. I think that would be really cool. Then I've got Lounge on here again. Obviously I worked with Lounge last year, but I would love to work with them again. They're just an amazing brand and I love everything about them. So yeah, would love to work with them again. Then in the middle here we've got more like moving photos. So I've got like a photo of someone holding some keys up in an empty apartment, some boxes. Then I've got photos of a new car. Now I'm not sure what new car we're going to get, but I really like Audis, so I've just put that on there. I've also just popped photos of people driving the car to symbolise a new one. Then we've also got another brand down here, the Udi. I've worked with them before. Again, they gifted me an Udi, but I would love to collaborate with them. I feel like that would be a really fitting collaboration for me. Then I've just got, also Boohoo. I'd love to work with Boohoo again. And then we've just got a photo here of like some more materialistic things, so like Chanel Dior bags. A pair of Gucci sunglasses, which I am obsessed with. And I swear I'm going to get them this year, because every time I go into John Lewis, I have a look at them because I love them. Then we've got 2 photos of puppies at Christmas time, because I feel like that is when we will get our puppy. Again, just got like lots of quotes. Up here there's more like engagement photos, because I would love to get engaged this year for the 7th year. I quite like it before I'm 25, so yeah, that's on there. Then up here there is a photo of Sisters and Seekers. I would love to work with them as well. Just someone wearing their jumper. Then I've got the 25k followers here. That's symbolising for YouTube. I'd love to hit 25k. Then I've got a couple of like bits here. This one's Body Shop. I would love to work with Body Shop. Even just like PR. I'd love just something to do with Body Shop. I think their brand is just incredible. And then this one, I just popped it on there because I really liked it. It's just got some really nice makeup in there. Nice makeup bag. I just love makeup, so I will continue this year to buy new makeup and try it and just have fun with it. So yeah, that is my vision board for 2023. Let's see how many I can tick off this year. I'm hoping to be a little bit more motivated this year. I definitely did not feel motivated in 2022, but there's always this year. So that is going to go ahead and conclude today's video, guys. I really hope that you have enjoyed it. I've loved filming this first video back, and I can't wait to just get on and edit it and get it live for you guys. I hope you've had an amazing start to January. I hope it's been an amazing start to 2023. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have made a vision board, or if this helped you, what you've taken away from it. I would love if this has just helped one person just make their vision board and feel a little bit more motivated. So yeah, definitely give it a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.